Savanna is the most determined person I've ever seen. Anything that she's ever wanted, she has gone to each end of the earth to get it. That being her teaching degree, this relationship itself. We've had our times, of course, like every other relationship, but with her, it's a whole nother ballgame. There is no such thing as giving up. There is no such thing as not talking stuff out. That's probably one of the main things I love about her.
Zeb is honestly one of a kind. He cares about his friends deeply, he cares about his family with everything he's got, and he just continues to show up, whether it's for a neighbor, if he's building something for my mom, or if his nieces call him and want to go to a competition, he's always showing up for people. And I think that's what I admire and love.
I went out with a few of my friends, just going and hanging out, and walked Savanna, and just as soon as she walked in, she caught my eye. She was with a group of her friends, and come to find out, it was her 21st birthday. I was talking to my buddy, and I said, "Hey man, I really like that girl over there. Like, I've never talked to her before, haven't talked to her yet. Like, how do I just go up to her and talk to her?" He told me to ask her where she's from, just to start it off. She told me she was from Callahan, and I was like, okay, so she's close. I can make this work.
My 21st birthday, we met, and as anyone does on a 21st birthday, I probably had a really good time. I stayed the night at a friend's house, and I woke up and he had texted my phone and was asking if I got home okay and if everything was all good with me. He was the only one that wanted to know if I was genuinely okay. So I sent a screenshot of him and his name in my group chat, and everyone told me he was a great guy. So a couple weeks later, we went on our first date.
We had talked about getting engaged and getting married and starting a life together and everything. When the engagement planning started happening for me, I was scouring all over the internet trying to get some kind of idea what kind of proposal I wanted to do.
It was New Year's Eve, and he was like, "Let's dress up. Like, it's New Year's Eve. We don't do this anymore. Like, let's go out." And it was honestly at my mom's house. So I put on a nice outfit, and we got all ready, and we got there. And I probably should have known something was up, because as soon as I got there, everyone kept telling me I looked so pretty, and they gave me this special headband. But if you knew my family, they make every day special. So I honestly didn't think much of it.
Went and bought a whole bunch of fireworks. I decided that I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks and propose to her right then and there. I get in touch with all of her friends, all of my friends, my family, her family, and let them all know what's going on, and to keep it under wraps, make sure that she doesn't find out.
And then the fireworks started, and I was sitting with my Mimi, because she was my best friend, and he was like, "Come stand with me, these are special fireworks." And I kept telling him no, like I was nervous to walk in front of a bunch of people, and I didn't want to block the fireworks. And he was like, "No, I bought them, like, let's just stand in front of them." And then the next thing I know, he pushes me forward, and I turn around, he was on one knee, and I was in shock completely. It was a pretty video and a pretty scene. Of course, it was the easiest yes ever.
I'm very excited for the wedding. Out here, it's so beautiful. I couldn't imagine picking a better place for us. It fits her vibe very well, and I love being outdoors and being next to the water and everything. But for afterwards, we're gonna keep trucking through what we're already doing, raising our son, really enjoying the moments of being a husband and a wife and a family, and just kind of take in every moment and really be grateful for it.
I'm extremely excited for the wedding. I think that it's been a long time coming, and we've been planning, and I'm so ready to see it all of our vision come together. I say our very lightly. I always tell him I'm planning a wedding that we're both attending. I'm excited though, once we do get married. I just think it's going to be the best version of my life, being able to grow a family with him and watch our son grow. And if we are fortunate enough to have siblings for him, like I'm just ready to see how far we can grow together.
You walked into my life. laughing at you. Glad you came, glad you came. When you're not around, I've been broken. Glad you came.